So guys, in 2 hours, it will be the end of 2018 and start of 2019. So, without further ado, I shall make my review for this game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, if you don't know, this is the best Smash game out of all of them. You know, I can still like 64 a lot and say it's my favorite, but I know this is, for in fact, the best Smash game. And before you say anything, no, Smash 64 is not my favorite. I just played it a lot. While I still think Zelda Breath of the Wild is the best Smash game, well, I think it's the best Switch game still, because, I mean, I'm more of a Zelda fan. I won't say that Ultimate is just a trash game and holds no torch to this. In fact, I would say Ultimate comes close to being my favorite Switch game of all time. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you everything to do with Ultimate. Now, I can't show you the intro because I already had Smash all preloaded and stuff, so it skipped the intro. But instead, here's the training thing. So, here's what the game looks like when you get in. You have Smash, Spirits, Games and More, Vault, Online, and eShop. Then you also have the sub-menu that I'll actually do as the first one. So first, let me just, gotta make sure it's recording. I've had to do 3 different takes now. So let's start with the sub-menu. Sub-menu has a back-to-top menu, a collection, local wireless, news, options, and help. Back-to-top menu essentially just means back to this menu. Collection is the Spirit Collection. I'm not going to mention, by the way, anything Spirits related, because that's going to be in its own Part 2 video. Local wireless, essentially, one switch makes a room, while another switch can locate it. So once you find a room, you can select it, and then you join the room, and you can play some Smash. So, news is any events that are happening, like an update, or character addition, or like spirit battle things. Options. This is important. I'm not going to show help because help's basic. You have Smash, which is essentially all the rule sets, which are essentially how you play the game. Custom balance, so let's say you think Bayonetta is too broken. Well, you can make Bayonetta worse. Let's say you think Toon Link is too weak. If you're that sadistic, then you can bump them up or down. Echo Fighters, there are 2 options, stacked or separate. I like keeping it separate because it makes the whole thing look nice, but if you want to be a pleb and have them stacked, then go for it. Radar, this is the thing that has all the fighters, like when someone goes off screen, it shows the little radar in the corner. It has big, small, and of course, none. Teammate highlight, I recommend you always have this on, because it's kind of hard to tell your teammates. But yeah, that's essentially that. Now let me go back to the top menu. So now let's start in Smash. In Smash you have, of course, Smash, Squad Strike, Tourney, Special Smash, and 2 Joy-Cons. Smash, essentially, like, you can create your own rule sets, or you can use one of the 2 preloaded ones. 2 minutes and 30 with all items, or I have competitive, but it's essentially just 3 stock with items. So I'm going to use 2 minutes 30. I'm going to use for fun because it's save. I can show you the menu select. Now I have stage more fun. I'll show you that. But here's all 104 different selections. I said 104 because random is a selection. There are 103 maps, plus the fact that there's 2 different versions. Battlefield form, Omega form, and normal. And then there's also the fact you can select music that plays. So I'm going to real quickly demonstrate what it looks like, what the rule set menu looks like. So when you go to create a rule set, there's time, and you can turn that to stock or to stamina, which is now a main mode. And of course you can set it to 3-minute time limit, stock, 3 stocks, or stamina of 150 stamina. If you have stock, you can have a stock limit, like a stock time limit. So essentially, if let's say you have a 3-stock match, but it's only 1 minute long. Whoever has the most amount of stocks wins. Stamina, you can stock and stamp. It's basically a combination. So I'm going to use stock. Final Smash meter, it's the meter that charges after every time you get hit or do a certain move in the game. And it makes a weaker Final Smash and a less epic looking one. Spirits, again. CPU level. Now this just makes it the base level. So this one is, so if I made this, every time I joined I played Smash, it would be starting at 3. Of course, can make it so that it always is at 9, because I have that for my competitive one. Damage handicap, it's basic. Basically, you have someone be 100%. Stage selection, there's options of anyone, take turns, losers pick, in order, random, battlefield and Omega, battlefield only, Omega form only. That's it. You have items, so you can turn on or off certain items, or turn them all off. Random stage selection, essentially you can choose what stages show up when you press random. Screw over a lot of people. So then you have the first 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins, 4 wins, 5 wins, and 1 win, you know. You have stage morph, which is the thing that happens, and you can have it on random every 1 minute, and the most is every 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Stage hazards, off or on. Team attack, essentially if you can attack your teammates if you have this on. Launch rate, this is essentially how far a fighter flies when they get hit. So you can turn it up really high, because I think that means they will get launched pretty far, or turn it really low. Underdog boosting, it's what Rage was in the Wii U version. You know, when a fighter's at a certain percentage, they do more damage. So yeah, you can have that on. I don't know why you want that on. Pausing, you know, just make it so that nobody can pause the game. Score display, it just tells you what is the score, who has the most points and stuff. Really helpful. And show damage, you know, if you don't want to have anyone know their damage percentage. Yes, I don't want to save this. So now let me show you the fighter select. It's glorious. So right here, so here's all the characters. And by the way, I am so happy that it's 13. Like, the rows are 13 fighters. Because that means every single Smash 64 character is on the top row. Because Dark Samus is an echo of regular Samus, so that's cool. So, but then, of course, Melee had more fighters, so, of course, now Mr. Game & Watch is right there. The last Brawl character is right there. The last Wii U character is right here. And, of course, Inkling and all these nerds are there. So here's the CPU, here's me, and also, by the way, if you select a name for first player, every time you join back, it remembers. So then you see these little 2 icons right there. One of them is subtract members, and the other is add members. So this is how you make it a player Smash and stuff. This little book icon right there just boots you back to the rules, if you have it, of course, where there's a stage menu in between. I don't for my rule set, because I usually only play on Battlefield and Omega. Squad Strike, it's that mode where they showed off how you could play with multiple players and stuff. Tourney, it's been in almost every Smash. It's essentially you play with 32 players, up to 32 players, and someone's crowned the victor. Special Smash, now there's a bunch of cool stuff. You have Custom Smash, which is boring and dumb. It's now useless, essentially, because, you know, stamina mode is no longer in here. Smashdown, it's what a lot of people online call Iron Man Challenge. But essentially, you pick a fighter, and then you're no longer allowed to pick that fighter. So you have to keep going until there's no more left. There is Super Sudden Death, which is essentially just sudden death. But, you know, at the start of the round. And finally, these weird Joy-Cons is just the controller options, which is also in options that I forgot to show off. So I'll show that off right now. So let's show off more options. Smash, controls, this is where you can change controls and stuff. Brightness, the brightness. Sound, you could change how loud the music plays, sound effects, voices, etc. This also can be you can also access the sounds menu, which is in the vault, or My Music, which is also in the vault. There's online, so this is where you make the cool gamer tag, and language. Switch it to Japanese if you want to hear Old Marth and Old Roy, and switch it to any other language to hear Borin. Now, games and more. You have Classic Mode, Training Mode, Mob Smash Mode, Mii Fighters Mode, and Amiibo Mode. I said mode after all of those, even though only one of them does. So, Classic Mode, it's a lot like Smash 64's. It's always the same fights, no matter how many times you play, but every Classic Mode is unique to their fighter. For example, Toon Links has them doing the Triforce Heroes. You know, you have 3 Links. 3 Toon Links. You have you, a red Toon Link, and a blue Toon Link. Ryu's is all stamina battles on Omega forms because it's Street Fighter and there's no stage props or anything. So that's cool. Training mode is just, training mode. The only cool, unique things about it is that it's new exclusive, features, you could see, where they're, a predictive line of where they'll launch, and also that new training stage, which is exclusive to training mode. And also another thing that's pretty unique about training mode is you could select what assist trophy you want. Let's say you want to see Shovel Knight, you could select Shovel Knight on the assist trophies and look at them. It's pretty cool. Mob Smash is multi-man melee. It's multi-man melee, multi-man brawl. You have Century Smash, which is just 100 multi-man melee, 100 people. All-Star, you fight all the characters. And Cruel, you fight against the toughest opponents. Mii Fighters. Now, most people write Mii Fighters and Amiibos off as a dumb decision, but frankly, a lot of people like it, and I kind of do, because you can make hideous creations. So that's what Mii Fighters are for. But don't ask me if I'm going to show them off. There's Amiibos. Whoa! Amiibo. You scan an Amiibo? Hold on, let me quickly grab one of my Amiibos. You scan your Amiibo, and it has to be a fighter from the game. So it can't be what's that one hedgehog from Animal Crossing? Forgot her name. It's whatever the hedgehog from Animal Crossing. You can't just scan that one. You have to scan an Amiibo that is a character. They changed it so that it doesn't have to be specific Smash Amiibos. So I can use this in Link Amiibo to make Link, or I can, I'm really unprepared, I can use the Rider Link Amiibo from Breath of the Wild, because he's still Link. Like my shirt and my pants? I know, I do too. Vault. Vault has sounds, which contains my music, replays, records, challenges, tips, movies, shop, and this gift icon. Sounds, you have the music, which you can hear all the music, and playlists, which is, it has a preset one, which is, I think, main themes. And then you have voices, so you can listen to character voices. And then also there's my music. So real quickly, let me select this, because there is a spoiler theme. So essentially, you can select a stage, a stage to have music that always plays or never plays. And there's, of course, multiple tracks for each stage, because they're now allowing you to use the music that correlates to the stage. Like, if it's a Zelda stage, you'll have all the Zelda music. Replays, you have 2 options, replay data or video. Replay data saves to the actual game, while video saves to where this micro SD card goes. This little slot, the micro SD, it saves to that. I don't have that, so I lost a lot of cool replays. Since I don't have anyone to play with, which I'll explain later, I don't have that many replays on my Switch. I don't. It's all, I mean, I do, but it's mostly bots. Because I like screwing around with bots. Even though they're not good. Records. In this, you have a lot more. You have stats, milestones, battle data, smash tags, and past opponents. Sum it up, milestones are the things that a lot of people were posting on Twitter and Instagram. Like, oh, look at, I just got the game. I didn't. I literally watched the cutscene. Smash tags is the online stuff where you collect people's smash tags, and past opponents just tell you who your past fighters were. Like, who you beat up in the past. Stats and battle data are more important. Stats give you, everything listed out, words. It says power on count, 89. Not nearly enough. It tells you favorite character, Toon Link, second favorite character, Link, and loneliest character, Olimar, or least played character. It doesn't tell you how many battles you've played with that character or anything. So that's why you want to go to Battle Data. Battle Data also has offline and online. Offline, you could see more, like KOs, like you could see the actual exact number. Battles. Toon Link, 125. Regular Link, 103. Young Link, 44. Mario, 36. Dr. Mario, 34. What? I play Mario a lot. I should stop. I actually didn't know that. Okay. Challenges. They're kind of like achievements. That's how I can base them. So there you go. Like, you have all these. I haven't completed all of them. Some of them are ridiculous. Like, let me find one. Like here. Where is it? Okay, that's not it. Like, there's ones like beat of 9 a CPU. There's adventure mode stuff, not gonna show that off. Spirit mode, spirits. There's stuff like, Snake. As Snake, clear intensity 5.0 without using any continues. So you can't use any continues because you fail, and you can use continue, but you can't with Snake. There's also clear intensity 9.9, and there's a couple. Games and more, I don't have any because I don't know why. I gotta do that. Online, of course, I don't have any. And other, I've completed all of them. This one's easy. Have the game powered on for a total of 20 hours. I don't like the one. I don't like that. Tips, it's essentially just like Mario's up air originated from Donkey Kong 64. Stuff like that. Movies are essentially all the cutscenes in the game. And shop. This is where you buy Mii costumes, songs, spirits, and other stuff. For example, I could buy the Postman from Zelda Ocarina of Time. Just kidding. That's actually Majora's Mask. So I did. I can buy Mach Rider. You know, from the leak. You know, the leak where someone said he's coming to Smash, and the people were like, everyone's going to regret what they said because they're going to be wrong that the leak is real. And then it was fake because they showed it Cinnamoroar, and that was the last fighter. The gift, essentially like stuff like, for now, I have the Eevee Spirit because I have Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, but if you have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, you'll get this, or if you have none of those games, then you get nothing. I would laugh at you, but I can't. Online. I don't own online, so I can't exactly give my thoughts on it, but what I've heard is that it's sometimes Nintendo's fault, such as, well, not Nintendo, but you know what I mean. Sometimes it's like, you have a specific rule set that you want to play, but then they put you in a game that's nothing like it. Which, that is fine, I get it. Like, they said that you won't always get into it, but, like, completely off is kind of dumb, so they probably will fix that soon. But other times it's been laggy, because guess what? Not everyone has good internet connection. So I don't know. This is the eShop. It just takes you to the eShop. Now, overall, this Smash game is pretty nice. Also, it supports GameCube controllers. You know, the controllers that all competitive Smash players, like, sweat over if they don't have. They're like... I have mine plugged in. Sorry, hold on. Oops, I tripped over. This is the adapter. Here. Here's the new Smash controller. Over there is the thing. I don't know. I forgot that this... It plugs in. There's like 2 USB ports on the side. Plugs in. But overall, I'd say this is like a good game, a good Smash game, probably the best Smash game. But I wouldn't say it's like a masterpiece. Just like how I wouldn't say Breath of the Wild's a masterpiece. Even though it's probably the best 3D Zelda. So, if I would tell you guys if you should buy it or not, if you have a Switch, I would say you should buy it. And, again... if I told you if you should go buy an adapter or not, it's whether if you grew up with Melee or Brawl and use the GameCube controller. Because I'm going to be honest with you, these are more comfortable than the Joy-Cons. I played with the Joy-Cons, like, since I got the game on the 6th, because I pre-ordered the game, which I can show you the bonus for. Yeah. So, if you pre-ordered the game from certain Best Buys, you would get this cool coin. It's pretty cool. If you want to know, I actually opened the package, too, just to flip the coin around because it was backwards. That was ticking me off. There's other stuff you get for going to because if you guys remember a little bit ago, and by a little bit, I'm going to say almost a year ago, a little bit ago, Best Buy was holding a thing where they were having the E3 build of Smash Ultimate. And there just so happened to be a Best Buy hosting one of the Smash Bros. Things. So me and my friend went. I competed in the tournament, but this is a poster you get for connecting with your My Nintendo account. It's not that bad, as people said, but it could be better. Like, black. I don't like the poster. I kind of wish they did more something like this one, right here. That would have been a cooler poster. Another thing you got for when you're competing, like either trying out the game or going for the tournament, is you would get these buttons, these pins. As you can see, Best Buy, Nintendo Switch, all that. It's pretty nice. And if you won the tournament, you would win a dumb-looking hat. That's actually pretty boring. And I'm not just saying that because I lost, because I did lose. But also because, really, I looked at the hat and I was like, God, that's ugly. I wouldn't wear that. The guy who beat me, actually, funny enough, my friend went to it for 2 days because there was a 2-day thing. And he saw the guy again, and the guy was boasting about how he beat me. He said, oh, I let him get the F smash. But then after he told me this, I said, I didn't land a forward smash at him at all. In fact, the only reason why he died because he killed himself. He hit the fake smash ball. So dumb. Anywho, overall, my review for the game is, it's a great game. If you love Smash, you should get it. If you don't, you should get it, because it'll make it look like you have a huge inventory. And I would say, it's probably the best party game, because I have also Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I have played Super Mario Party. But honestly, Smash is just, like, you bring this to a party, and people are not going to say, like, oh, who brought the weeaboo? Oh, and by the way, when you start the game, you're not going to have all 74 characters. No. You're going to have these babies. Kirby, Mario, Link, Fox, Yoshi, Pikachu, Samus, and Donkey Kong. The original 8 fighters. First character you will unlock is Ness. You can also unlock the characters through different means, such as Classic Mode, normal playing the game, just playing Smash things, but you have to wait 10 minutes every time, and the story mode, and I'll explain that in the story mode video that comes out sometime next year. I'm an idiot. Overall, I'll see you guys next year in 2019.